little bit of this and my little bit of that, fam. It's been a while. Welcome back to all my fellow subscribers and to the new subscribers that are coming on board, slowly coming on board, and I thank you. All right, so I'm out on my patio this afternoon. As you can see, it is so sunny out here. This is why I do not enjoy sitting out here after, I would say after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it's like being in the desert. But anyway, I have this plant, not that one. Back there's a whole mess. We'll do another video on that. So I have this plant. Let me turn you guys around. All right. I have absolutely no idea what plant it is. All I know, it has some little prickly, if you guys can see, am I angling this correctly? Let's take a look at this one down here. It has some little prickly, prickly pieces on there. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was an orange that I placed in here or it was just an apple. I have no idea. I just threw a seed in here and next thing I know, it just started to grow. However, it needs to come out of this pot for two reasons. One, the pot is split at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe not. I know this is probably going to be the worst video I've ever made because of the the sunlight. But anyway, it has a split at the bottom. And then I also have these little white, I could find some, these little white things that are growing all over the plants, the leaves. So you guys can see that? Look at all of these white things that's growing all over the leaves. I hope you guys can see that. All right, so I need to take it out of that pot because this plant is spreading. It's growing so nice and big, and I do not want whatever these white things are. I think they're needly bugs or something like that. That's what they're called. So I want to try and get them out of this, out of here. Normally I don't do any planting outside, you know, when I get home from work during the week, but this baby has been calling my name and I need to get rid of her. So I have some hydrogen peroxide, where I read where hydrogen peroxide is very good for plants. Believe it or not, very good. I have my water. I also have another container with water. I have a new pot that I'm going to put her in, bigger pot. And I have my soil, my garden soil over here. So the first thing I want to do is spray her down. I want to spray her down. So I'm going to get some hydrogen peroxide. Put some in this little bottle. I think that should be enough. And I'm going to add some water to it. So I'm using, sorry for my big head is in the way. So I'm going to use this watering pot and I'm going to place some water in here. I think that should be enough. So the next thing I'm going to do is put the cover back on, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and spritz all of these leaves a little bit at a time. One leaf at a time, or maybe two or three, who knows. So I'm going to spritz. And I purchased this at the Dollar Tree a few months ago, guys. And I'm telling you, this little spritzer is doing its thing. So I'm just going to spray her up, spritz her up, backwards and forwards before I put her in the other pot. And I'm also going to get rid of the dirt, the soil that's in this pot. I'm not transplanting it with that soil. So let me spritz her down, give her a good spritz. And when I repot her, I'm also going to give her another spritz. All right, so she spritzed it. Yeah, this plant is going so beautiful. When I pick a leaf and I smell it, it smells like some kind of citrus or something. So I don't know. I need to stand up to do the top one. I don't want that water in my face. This is peroxide we're talking about, guys. All right, so she is doused. Let me get to the top of her. I'm gonna douse her up here. Get her all wet. There we go. It's like the raindrops are falling on her. All right, so what I'm going to do, this will probably be a little longer video, or I might break it up into two pieces. We don't know. We'll see. So now I'm going to get my soil, and I am going to grab a scissors. And I'm going to open the soil. I bought this at Aldi's over the weekend. It says it's organic soil, or organic garden soil. I don't know if you guys can see that. And again, I apologize for the sunlight. When I need it, I don't get it. When I need it, I get too. When I don't need it, I get too much. So, oh my goodness, these soil, and they come with so much of these little soil flies. I just open this and it's like they're just coming out of this soil like nobody's business. Oh my gosh. Oh. So I'm going to take this pot and I am going to pull out some of the soil out in this pot. Just bear with me. Actually, turn my, okay, pour some soil out in this pot, not a lot. Okay, at least not yet. So I'm going to pour some soil in this pot. You should see all those little soil flies that are popping out. Oh my goodness. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take whatever I have left in here and spritz it, because they do say that peroxide is very good for soil. So I'm going to spritz it a little bit. Alright, spritz it a little bit. I'm going to remove these from here. So I have 2 of these in here. And I had purchased these last year. I purchased these at Aldi. I'm telling you guys, sometimes you go to Aldi and you get some great finds. And there is you can tell I have my grandmother in me, because I'm telling you, I remember she used to take little strings and tie her little plants and you know, tie them up. So I do the same thing. Hey, you know, some things are learned and we just continue with the trend. Alright, so I'm taking this off now. Oh, my nose is itching me. I come out on this patio and it's a mess. So I'm going to stop talking and just go ahead and get this plant done, so you guys can see the end result of this plant in this new pot, in this new home. All right, so just bear with me and this silent transplant. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end this video right here, and then I will be back to show you the final results. Alright, bye.